Hey, what is up, everybody? Metal Biker Dude coming at you here. So we're gonna do another Patreon request. This is for Carl over there. I promised him that I would get to this one here. So this is Bone Thugs, but it's featuring Eazy-E. Right onto that, man. Gotta love that shit. I can't, every time I see Eazy or I hear Eazy, anytime it just conjures up those images, you know, from the movie, and it just it sucks, man. It sucks. He was such a fucking G, man, and he always kept it real, you know. He's kind of like the Nate Diaz, if you're familiar with UFC. You know, he's kind of like the Nate Diaz of rap. You know, he just kept it real the whole fucking 24/7, man. And you got to love that about him, you know. And I know he had his moments with his manager and all that shit, but you know, there's nobody that's immune to that. You know, you get caught up and you start thinking about your money, and ironically, the name of the song is For the Love of Money. I don't know if this is like, if they're sampling from the song For the Love of Money. It's like an old 60s or 70s song. That song's actually been redone several times. I know a band called the Bullet Boys redid that song too. So, but anyway, let's get into this, man. Let's hop in here. Bone Thugs and Harmony featuring Eazy-E, right on, For the Love of Money. And this is the uncensored version, so
For the love of money.
That you can slip it, could chalk it, fall in the nighttime, gotta get mine. Ain't taking the shirt to the boss in top of the phone. Call up my niggas in at home, polishing the back 10 chrome. Got a lick we can hit, so bring your shit, cause once again it's on. To the zone with a flip of bird, my wig to the curb, so I swerve and roll out. To pick up the 666 thug, and plot out the murder for robbing the dope house. Smoke about to make bomb so high, not coming to slay with 4 grenades and a gauge. I'm a blade with the love up all in the grave and light. Put it in the dry lake, we spotted the place and quickly rolled up. Bulldozed to the living room, hopped out of the car and started to blow up. Fucking a kaboom, and blew all them bodies all over the room. Them doom, and gotta move fast, why the popo's coming. Snatch up the yummy, so nigga don't think it's funny. I'm coming up quick and then not quack, cause flesh be loving is money. I'm giving up love to the...
okay, I'm gonna back that up there. So obviously they didn't sample that, so but I think this is taking place in Cleveland. It looks like, maybe. And I know that Bone Thugs are from Cleveland. At least that's what you guys have told me. But this is really cool. And so I'm guessing this is before Eazy died. Well, obviously, unless they piped it in or something like that, or, you know, but jumping ahead on that. But you know, this isn't the only song that I've noticed that Bone Thugs does this on, where they'll have somebody singing repetitively over the top of everything that they're doing, and it's kind of their own signature, and it's really cool. It's very musical. It's incorporating more than just rap, you know. It's a whole new dimension that gets added on top of it. It's layered out, and it's really cool like that.
I'm giving up love to the hustlers, all them cycling dusters, making that money, stand on your feet. And you better believe, gotta have that cheese for the green leaves, never catch me sleep. Steady on the grind, get mine, stand down from a crime, and I hit up the 9-9. Giving up that yo, making me say, yo, doing these nickels and dime. Hit up a stick, I'ma lick up that 211. Gotta get what's mine, been belling. Me kicking up dust, I'm felling 1 and 7. That's how it is, and I got to have it, and then not quite. Mission to check a meal and still be real, thugging on the clock, creeping on the counter. Won't sleep till I'm done.
Yeah, St. Clair. Okay, so excuse me, guys, in Cleveland, Toledo, Detroit, there are streets named after like lakes and things like that. And St. Clair, even in Detroit area, there's St. Clair Shores, and in Toledo, there's St. Clair Street, like there is here, and it all kind of revolved around a point in time in that geographical area of kind of what was happening when they were building those cities. Toledo was actually built as a port to navigate, and as well as a trainway railroad, so that you could get from a stopping point between Pittsburgh and Cleveland and Detroit. And I'm getting a little esoteric on this, but I'm just giving you a little history on it. And so it was like a stopping point, and that's how kind of Toledo started. It's, Toledo's only like 40 minutes from Detroit. It's even, they're different states, but they're very close together. And then Toledo's about two hours or 10 minutes maybe from Cleveland. So it was like a jump off point. But yeah, all of those cities were very, very similar, and they were built all around the same time. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that.
Gotta blaze me blunder, hunt up another plot and scheme. Gotta make some great consumption, another butter. Gotta get that business on, even though the Buddha run is done. Me feeling lovely, but I'm just in it for the love of the money. Gotta make that money.
By the way, that's a really good hook.
Standing on the corner, straight slanging rocks. Oh shit, here comes a motherfucking cop. So I dash, I ducks, and I hide behind a tree, making sure the motherfuckers don't see me. Now my fat sack of rocks, hell yeah, I stuffed them. Police on my drawers, I had to pause, and yeah, it's still motherfucker. Now my game is tight as fuck. It's my game, easy motherfucking E of Eric Wright, it's all the same. Now niggas might trip on how I stacks my grip. I got to have it, bitch. For the love of this shit, motherfucker.
They talking me just the thuggish way. Never my crime, every time. Follow me down the 9-9, and you will find all of me kind. Check out the rips, the nails, drop down, run them up out of me hood. Red straight when I'm making big grip, when I make click, while I make broke flicks. That's like I be me. Put them in mud, buck them in pump blood. Got nothing to lose, bitch. You better respect grip. Now you best just check your slug, it's going down. So they pump it 3 rounds, gotta win it big gang. Blind, gotta make that money, man. It's still the same, they run things wild. And follow me now, while I take you up into a barrel of a gun. See, put it up, get done, put it but I run it.
Get up on my money, I'm in this little game. So people's been creeping, been crawling up on the mission. Back in the days when niggas was better, was so much and wanted to get paid. But it took my side, little nigga rich, step up on the mission for money. You give up the cash, so that what you wear. Cause me and my niggas was hungry. And we did this dope land. Get my just kids went to the temple and down bone, raw dog it. Some niggas just make this shit simple and run. To catch my nigga, me fella with bullets and devil, me rivers, remember me killer now.
That is such a signature sound of theirs, the way they fade out like that at the end of their lines and stuff. It's really cool.
And when I stick you with lick you will remember I get my full of love and more. Yeah, bound in the motherfucking house for the 9 quarts, nigga. Yeah, rolling with Rufus in this bitch. My nigga lazy bone, busy bone, wishbone, and fleshy bone. And I'm that nigga crazy bone in the motherfucking house.
I can never ever keep them straight, man. I don't know what the fucking deal is. Crazy Bones and all that. I can't keep these guys straight. Anyway, Ding Ding. That was an awesome song, man. And again, it's that layering. It's so much more than just kind of in your face rap, hardcore rap, and listen, you guys know I like that too, but it's really cool when you can add new dimensions and things like that. And considering how far back that dated, obviously pre Eazy-E's death, R.I.P. Eazy-E. This had to have been, like on the precipice of adding all of these new dimensions, West Coast was really cool, and you guys know how much I love West Coast, but it was pretty standard. I mean, I can hear West Coast rap now, and I know that's West Coast rap, and you guys are so much more versed in this than I am. So, obviously you guys can do that too. But this here kind of transcends all of that stuff, in a day when, when Dre and Snoop and everybody were, flying high. This obviously had to have been somewhere not far after that time, and yet it seems to really hold it a test of time, and that's so difficult to do, especially in rap and hip hop, because a lot of times just lyrically, they didn't date this lyrically, other than maybe Eazy's part where he's talking about, his fat sack of rocks or whatever he said, but other than that, I mean, there's really nothing to date this. So, very cool, man. Very cool. Metal Biker Dude, peace.